All right, welcome in everyone. I'm doing kind of an off-the-cuff reading here. I was feeling intuitively drawn to give this reading. This is a reading. This is a message from your spirit guides. So this is for whoever needs to hear this. If you were drawn to this reading, then there's definitely a message for you from your spirit guides. So I am tapping in here and getting whatever information or guidance that needs to come for those of you watching. So this is just, there's no timing on this. So just whenever you come across this, this is for you. I do also have a protection energy. I have the candle lit for protection and also healing right now. So I do feel like your guides are coming in saying that you are protected. If you're in a place right now where you're afraid or going through some anxiety about a situation you're in or what's going to unfold, if you're going through a lot of change and there's a lot of unknown as well, I feel like there's kind of nothing to worry about. I feel like potentially some of you are worrying about worst case scenario and it's all going to be okay. You have support. You are going to be helped with healing here and integrating and opening up your heart chakra again if you've been through something difficult. So let's see. I'm doing this as the sun is setting. It does add ambiance, but it also just isn't great for lighting effects on the camera. But first thing out is contract. So I definitely feel like you just went through some sort of karmic situation. Whatever the situation was, if it's a relationship that ended, divorce, it could be a situation a job that ended, or something that you had a karmic contract with, and the contract is done. You both kind of completed that, and that's why it had to end or things had to change. If you're worried too about this karmic situation that just never seems to end as well, they're also saying that don't worry, it's not, you're getting out of the loop here. Angel of love. So there's definitely angels coming in, helping you heal, helping you with your heart right now, helping you to bring forward and bring in new things into your life that are going to fill your heart again, if you're worried about that. And then we have the second chakra. This is Archangel Ariel. So there's something too around bringing you, that's an area too of feeling support, feeling connection. And this can also deal with like that hurt, that worry and anxiety as well. But I do feel like you're healing and opening up that second chakra as well. There's some focus on that area. So definitely maybe look into it. And if there's any sort of practices or energy work you can do around the second chakra, I definitely recommend that. So you see here, we have a lot of angelic energy here. We have archangel energy with angels, we have guides. I feel like they're all showing up tonight, and there definitely was a reason that you needed to hear this and I needed to do this reading. So let's see. Underneath we have the Four of Cups. So definitely needing to heal kind of a belief or a pattern around not feeling secure or grounded in your life or in relationships. There's a lot about security and needing to, maybe you have a lot of karmic trauma around feeling secure, and this could stem from even childhood. Page of Cups, the Hermit, which, look at all these, they're all holding pearls here. So there's a lot around emotions. There's new offerings of love. And also the Hermit. I feel like you've been through a period of learning a lot about love, learning a lot about yourself and what it means to love yourself. But there's a lot of, again, spiritual wisdom and knowledge that you really gained, and maybe you don't see it yet. Queen of Wands, coming into your own, Two of Pentacles, and then we have the Justice card. So yes, there's that karmic justice. So karmic, there is a karmic ending and new karmic beginnings. And you're really coming into your own. You're really going to start feeling more confident, putting yourself out there again. I feel like you're magnetizing a lot in your life, magnetizing money, magnetizing people and love, and just overall situations that are going to be more for your highest good than they are going to be detrimental, which I like. The Devil, a lot about karma here. Whoa, big time. The Hanged Man, yes, stuck in a karmic, just karmic cycles. You really have felt stuck. And then the King of Swords. Maybe people really, I think this is twofold. I think this is talking about people that have been in your life. Maybe that it's kind of a theme of people that are cold, that don't have emotional availability. But I also feel like this is you kind of channeling yourself and gaining more clarity about what you want and what you're going to ask for in relationships and in general. And that's you, like having a clear vision about the future and what you're willing to accept and where you're headed here and what your goals are. You could have been connected to an air sign or a fire sign here. So we have Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, or Sagittarius, Aries, and Leo. We also have the Devil, so we have Capricorn showing up as well, and Libra. The Emperor. The Tower, yeah, blown. Okay, this is like unexpected. This is like the universe coming in. This is very unexpectedly, like you're stuck in a net here in this card, right? You're stuck, you can't get out. You just feel like you're struggling in life, but the Tower comes in and kind of gets you unstuck real fast. Seven of Cups. Yeah, it's like a blast in. You're going to have a lot of opportunities, a lot of options here, a lot of new desires. This is about all of the Seven Cups are basically holding all your dreams and desires here. You're going to start seeing these come to you now. These dreams, these things that you've always wanted. There's all these new opportunities come in. And they may come in via this King of Swords person. Again, an air sign. We have Aries that just showed up too. But I feel like this Emperor is tied to the Devil. So this is very hardcore energy here. You could have a lot of karmic energy around the Divine Masculine in your life. So that could be around masculine figures, father figures, relationships where you've been with people who have, so it can go male or female, right? It doesn't always have to be male, but people who are stubborn, who are just unwilling to change and grow. It would, to me, if we're referring to females who are represented by the Emperor, they lean more on the Divine Masculine side. I'm not saying that they are masculine. I'm saying that they harness more masculine energy, meaning they can be more controlling, take charge, very hyper independently to a fault, where they don't want your help. They don't want, they're those types of, and I hate to use this term, but extreme feminists, where it's like, I don't need a man, and I don't need a man's, protection, or I don't need him for anything. And there's a lot of, again, karmic dynamics here around people who are just not good partners. Not good partners. Let's do the last row here. 10 of Pentacles. I like that. So this could also be around, this stems from ancestral karma. So what your guides are pointing out is this is really something that stems from your ancestors. And if you can look back at your family, you can definitely see these dynamics and patterns that have already played out that you ended up having to take on because they were never healed, you know, from your parents and grandparents. And it's really come to you to integrate, to heal this, to change the pattern and stop it once and for all and not passing it again to your kids, or just, if you don't have kids, just, you know, ending the ancestral karmic wheel altogether. There can also be some karmic patterns around money or just abundance and lack thereof. We have the Page of Swords and the Three of Cups. So this is about new types of connections here that are loving, that are supportive, that you're working together and have the same vision and goals. Again, this can be tied to a relationship like love, or just manifesting soul tribe people in your life that are there for you in new ways. Manifesting people that align more with who you are in regards to where you are in life, your spiritual wisdom, who are just more, you know, again, energetically aligned to where you are now, where I feel like maybe you have felt like you've always manifested people that just don't energetically vibe with you. What's this Page of Spears? Six of Pearls. So this can be about childhood again, or this could be about someone popping in from your past. Okay, that could be the Tower, like an unexpected person showing up again out of the blue via like text, reaching out, you know, on social media or something. But the Tower here, what's the Tower? Strength. Eight of Swords. Yeah, this is again blowing up major stuckness. So these are the two of the most stuck cards in the deck, if not the most. Especially the Hangman is the most stuck, but then the Eight of Spears is like a level below that. But you've definitely been stagnant. Your life has been stagnant, and I feel like the Tower is coming into no more stagnancy. There's going to be a lot of moving and shaking, a lot of shifts, a lot of wonderful changes. I feel like people are going to come into your life and really expand your life and bring in a lot of new things that really is the opposite of stagnant. There's a lot of new growth and expansion happening, I feel. Let's see. The Three of Cups and the Seven of Cups. Nine of Swords. Yeah, more anxiety here. That's been coming up. And then the Ten of Swords. So an end to situations that just leave you feeling burnt out, that take your energy, that give you anxiety. I feel like that's a theme for you. I feel like you're very intuitive and you pick up on a lot of energy here. So when you're around people that are toxic or not aligned with you, what you're gonna pick up on right away is you're gonna feel anxiety. But this is over. This is definitely over. If you felt like you've been confused in your life or confused by the relationships, that's over as well. Third-party energies as well is over. All of this karmic stuff is done. Dead and done. So I feel like that's what you needed to hear right now, guys, from your spirit guides, is the worst is over. The worst is over. Now you have the courage and strength to really be ready for all of this great new stuff coming in, this new expansion. And you're going to start creating new karmic energies. It's not about the karmic wheel anymore. This is about karmic, like soulmates coming in. Karmic, fated, destined events that are going to bring in abundance and healing and love and great connections here. So there's some reason you needed to hear this right now, and you're the one who obviously knows exactly why you needed to hear this. And I feel a lot of you are going to be like, this is spot on to what's going on with my life right now, and I needed to hear this, because maybe you are in this place of a lot of anxiety. And it's helping you to not be afraid right now and not be too stuck in your head or worrying about, am I ever going to get out of this karmic wheel? You are, and you will, and it's happening right now. So yes, this is what the message you needed to hear. Thank you for joining in and clicking on this video. Sending you love and light, healing, protection energy right now in this crazy chaos of the world we live in and probably your individual lives. But I will see you soon, everyone. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and let me know what's going on with you in the comments. Otherwise, I will see you in the next video. Bye for now.